Hi, one forum news brings you the best. Please kindly subscribe to this channel. Your comments and all likes will be highly appreciated. Yes, about 3 skulls, that is head of old people that have been returned back to Madagascar from France. What is happening? This is in a way of compensating the people, of bringing back the heads of those that they beheaded in the past. And this very thing happened. I'm talking about those that were killed and beheaded in 1897 during the time of colonialism in Africa. Yes, Madagascar was colonized by the French or by the French forces. As a result of that, they fought with the locals, yes, including the head of a king. Yes, we are talking about a famous king then that was also killed and beheaded. Now they return those skulls, but one funny aspect is, though they return 3 skulls, they can only presume that one of them belongs to that very king. That is the head of that king that was kept right in a museum in France for many years. I'm talking about 128 years. And now they've decided to send those heads back to their home and for the people. I'm talking about this very king is a king for the people of Skvlls. Yes, those are people that handle the community and they fought against the white supremacy when it comes to colonialism. But at the end, they killed and conquered. They conquered and killed this king and took his head off in 1897. Now they've decided to return the head. Yes, it was a very nice and solemn ceremony, and the people of the region, I'm talking about people, that's the people, the good people of Skvlls, they were right there to receive presumably the head of their king, because these are 3 different heads. They were able to tell that these ones are origins, or they originated from Madagascar, but it's difficult for them to tell whether this one belongs to the king or not the king. But they're happy, at least they've gotten the skull of their king and they'll be able to rest him or put him to rest at his ancestral home. This is a very sad situation that people may live for so long. I'm talking about 128 years just to wait to receive the skull of their king. Many of these things are happening, and we thank God that there is some level of restitution that is happening. And this restitution follows a 2023 French law that facilitates this very one. You know, once in a while, if you fight by the law, it's based on law after law, but this one they've made it holistically that number of them will be returned to their own people. But this is a presumption, or this is an assumption that this head belongs to their king. But well, they can't do anything but to take it that way. And this is the king that fought so hard for their people. I'm talking about King Tora. Yes, in 1897 was killed and beheaded, and his head taken back to France, and now the skull is being returned for a proper and appropriate burial. That is how humanity have come to know one another. And it's so sad that things like this happened in the past, but there are all manner of things that are going on for things to be resolved amicably. We pray that his soul will now comfortably rest with his ancestors, because these people are people that believe in themselves. But according to the French culture minister, I'm talking about Rachida Dati, he said that it's very possible that this very head belongs to the king himself, but it's just as a result of presumption. Yeah, they made scientific identification of all these things, but you know, it's very difficult to tell. This is many years ago. I'm talking about 128 years ago. Yeah, we only hope that the people may find peace again as they take part in this. And the government officials said they were all there to hand over the 3 heads to the people. You can talk about the president, that's the people from the government of the president of Andre Reggiolina. Yes, his government officials, they were there, they received. And these people, I'm talking about the heads or the scars, were draped in the flag of Madagascar. Yes, that's how his whole thing is. And this very ceremony took place in Antananarivo, and definitely he took place in the mausoleum in Antananarivo. And may the soul of these great people rest in perfect peace. They died in the defense of their people and their culture and their tradition. May they continue to rest very well. Thank you so much, and kindly subscribe to this channel for more. Thank you.